What is up, guys? This is Justin, aka FMDigi, and I am here with an experiment video. Seen a lot going on, and so I figured I'd play with one of my own. Had some ideas using the FM Editor's database. This is actually an older version. He's redone it since I played around with this one, but link to FM Editor down below. Check him out. This 10-tier English database is spot on, awesome. So really suggest checking out. But let's get into the little experiment I've done here. Okay, welcome back, guys. So I was looking at FM Editor's database. Let it simulate a few years just to kind of get a feel for who's good, who's not. And this team right here, Sherwood Colliery. If I'm saying that wrong, comment down below what it should be. I apologize. But I decided to take them and give them a few players. You can see the pending transfers here. Kind of, you know, they're only borrowing these players. I mean, they'll get them, their teams will get these guys back in 2040. So what I did is I went into the pre-game editor, put all these players on Sherwood, and gave them, I think it was $1 a week contracts from now until 2040, and then arranged a free transfer 2040 to keep them there. So we'll go ahead and look at the squad. Added Foden, Haaland, I don't know how to say his name, Haaland, Ligt, Donnarumma, Pogba, Mbappe. So added them all. They will be around for quite a while. I wanted to get some youngsters. Put Pogba in there just because I kind of wanted to see what happened with one, you know, older-ish guy. But gone ahead and push this back to for 5. I'll push this out 5 years, see what happens. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. So yeah, let's go ahead and come back in 5 years and see where we're at. Okay, guys, you can see it is June 1st, 2024. Let's see how Sherwood is getting on. Missed them. Oh, Donnarumma at National League North. Decent. Got some cups in here. Let's see how they've been doing. I assume everyone's still there since they can't leave. Competitions, I see some wins. So first season in the East Midlands Counties Premier League Tier 10. They decent, scored 139 goals, only gave up 2, won every game. Cool. Midland League Premier Division the next season, not quite as good. If you can say, I mean, that defense, that's atrocious. 7 goals given up. Pfft, come on, how'd you guys even finish first? Season number 3, Bet Victor Division 1 Southeast. Won again. Actually got a loss that year. And then season 4, Bet Victor Premier Division South. First place got 2 losses. Let's see how they end. So that got them into the Donnarumma National League, which they won. It was a little tighter. I mean, only 4-point gap here. They won this last season. So they are marching right up the league. You can see here stats this season. Mbappe getting 30 goals. Haaland getting 21. Both of those guys leading in rating. Mbappe second in assist with Haaland. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Correct me down below. I can look it up, but 13 player of the matches. Maybe we should sign this Crawford kid. He's a couple of times in there. Donnarumma shutouts only by 4, which is kind of surprising. You would think he'd be a little bit better. Good to see no one with yellow cards. So that's kind of interesting to see how they're doing. Let's look at the players individually here. Let's switch. You know what? We'll stick with this. couple of bad ratings here. Duffy, Ndavalu, Richards, Pearson. Well, that's why you guys are crap. A little surprised the Ligt only got on a 6.94. Oh, that's last 5 games. Okay, here we go for the season. So let's look at them one at a time. Let's see how Phil Foden got on over the years. Not too bad. So he came over first season, playing in there, gets 31 appearances, 21 goals, 8.1 rating. Second season in, 40 appearances, 26 goals, 25 assists. That is freaking awesome. Only a 7.81. I mean, look at these numbers, on and on. These guys are gangbusters. I'm curious to see how they did in the cups as well. If you've probably already peeked. Let's see what Haaland did. Look at those goals scored. That first season that was the season they allowed only 2 goals and won every game. But look at those goals, the high assist, player of the match awards. He actually had a lot of most player of the match awards this current season in National League North. Man, that's not bad at all. Doing well. Let's look at Ligt. How's he been? High ratings, 10 goals, 10 assists in the first season. I mean, 6 player of the match. These guys are gangbusters. Every single one of these guys is gangbusters. Pretty sure we did not pay $74 million for him. It was a free transfer, but interesting. I just noticed that. Donnarumma. See how he's doing. Just a few shutouts. Not bad. So he had 2 games where he didn't get a shutout, 4 games, 12 games, 11 games, a little bit more. I think that's 24 games. So gangbuster numbers there for sure. That is fantastic. And let's see how Pogba's gotten on. Just killing it. These guys are just scoring goals like nuts. I kind of just want to go through and see some of these games that they've played. Mbappe, killing it. Oh, okay, he's by far the star of the series so far. I mean, he is killing it with those goals. Killing it. Okay, let's go in and see what kind of cups they've done. FA Vase, if you will, maybe. See any other competitions, domestic leagues. Let's look at honors. No, they just did the FA Vase. They won that 2020, so the second year in. But I want to see here that first season. I mean, look at that: 3, 5, 4 goals. I mean, there's a 2 goal in the Vase. I mean, they never scored, except for a cup, never scored under 2 goals all season long. Next season in the Midland League Premier Division, more of the same, scoring 3 or more goals, it looks like. What was this poor performance here? Oh, I can't see it. Okay, whatever. Foden and Mbappe with goals. I mean, what is this atrocious thing? They brought their one away fan from Coventry Spinks. Check us out. Looks like they got a late equalizer from Albrighton. Continuing in here into the Bet Victor Division 1 Southeast. Mbappe, 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of that friendly. Cardiff City under 23s. They drew with them. Okay. The first loss. Hang your heads. I mean, but 1-0 win, 1-0 win. So I don't know what was going on there, but still. Oh, wow! I kind of want to see that penalty shootout. Okay, guess I can't. But look at those shootouts. I mean, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 penalties on that one. Not bad. Not good, though. Here in this season, There's a 1-0, but a lot of shutouts here. Just domination. A few losses here. You know, we're not going to win them all, but not bad. And then in the current season here in the National League North, FA Cup qualifying round, FA Cup qualifying round. Ended up getting bounced out by Newport County. Where were they at? League 2, okay. Still, I kind of had better talent than them, but okay. Can't tell who played in that match. And then in the FA Trophy, how do we do? Win. Lost to Yeovil Town at home. Really wish I could see those. Who in the heck are these guys? I wonder what's going on there. But that's that. Let's look at finances. I'll go in here into the editor to kind of look to see finances here. A little bit in the black, the red. I forget which direction it goes. I think it's red or under. Still semi-professional team. I didn't update anything with the stadium, anything with facilities, anything like that. All I did was add those players to the team, left everything else the same, gave them no money, no nothing. Favorite people here. Nice. Did I do this? I might have done this with the permanent. I don't remember. To be honest, I actually did these saves a few days ago. So I'm going back now, finally getting a chance to record. But yeah, so let's go 10 years in and see where they are. Okay, guys, we are back. As you can see, it is the 1st of June, 2029. We are 10 years into the future. Let's see where they are. Let's see, they were in Vanarama North, so they should have gotten up to the Vanarama League 2, League 1, Championship. They should be in the Premier League right now. So 7th in the Championship. Oof. The wheels come on. Oh, we have a new head coach. I did forget to look at their head coach. Let's see what happened there. Oh, he left a head coaching role, Gary Mills, after just phenomenal success. Went to Southampton. Hired him away, those bastards. Hired away Gary Mills, who was gangbuster. But, you know, I can still, obviously, we've still got all the players. Let's go check the competition history. Any cup wins? We got Checkatrade Trophy there. That's the only 2 cups I see. That in the vase. Oof, our first hiccup in the road. So where we left off, we finished 7th twice in a row. Yeah, we did. We finished 7th in the Championship twice in a row here. So we get into the National League, win it. 7 losses, though. That's pretty bad. Then League 2, they like, oh, yeah, we're dominant and we should beat the crap out of everyone. Only 3 losses, 100 back up to the 100 points. I mean, granted, they did play 46 games. In League 1, won at 88 points. And then the first season in the Championship came in 7th. And current season in the Championship came in 7th. So let's actually, I want to see how that went on. So yeah, our first season in the Championship, Sherwood. I mean, that's only 9 losses. Just a crap ton of draws. That's what killed us. Right there. That's too bad. Let's go look at the schedule. So we'll go back 2024. Freeze up here. There we go. So first season National League, you know, not as good as previous years. I mean, lost to Bolton in the FA Cup 3rd round, which isn't bad. 3rd round FA Cup for a National League side. Lost in the quarterfinal to Yeovil Town. We got a little bit of a rivalry going there for the FA Trophy. Season number was 6. This is season number 7 here in League 2. I think this is the season they won the Checkatrade. Oh, we bounced out of the Carabao Cup by Watford. That was a tough one. Actually see some of that. Okay. Again, their players are not playing all that well here. So let's see what else. FA Cup first round, second round, Checkatrade Trophy. FA Cup, we lost to Tottenham 0-2. Guess we can't see that one. Checkatrade. We end up winning that. At Carabao. I was thinking there was another trophy I'd forgotten, but got out of that one okay. First season, or the one season in League One. Ooh, here's a bad spell right here. A couple of games in a row, and then not the best month from what we're accustomed to with these guys. Bounce out of the FA Cup against Scunthorpe United in the second round. That's pretty poor. Lost in the third round of the Checkatrade Trophy to Crew Alexandria in the third round. So not really a lot going on there. First season in the championship. Well, look at that month. No wins in that month. FA Cup got bounced out of Arsenal. First one and done. Not the best performance there. Took it a little bit into high gear towards the end of the season with only the one loss, but looks like they picked it up from this West Brom game on. And then the most current season, again in the championship, lost in the second round, Carabao Cup. What else they do? Lost right off the bat to West Brom in the FA Cup. Poor form towards the end. Not liking that. Let's check out, see how our players are doing. Obviously, average rating. They hopefully will be near the top. Appearances here. I can sort this way and down here. So let's look at Phil Foden. How's he been getting on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've seen that in the National League. 6.9 2 seasons ago, first season in the championship. I don't know, maybe they're losing their touch. I mean, how old is he now? He is 29. He should be in the prime of his career. Not the best. Haaland here is, he was the one lighting it up. Or still doing pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with those numbers. Might have missed some games there. Ligt. See how he got on. Decent numbers. Holding up the back, keeping those goals from getting scored. Not bad at all. Donnarumma. See how dominant he's been. Not nearly as many shutouts. Oh, that season in League Two, that's where they had the 115 points. I mean, still pretty good. I mean, obviously, as you go up, the competition gets a little harder. How old is he now? These guys are all in their 30s now. Pogba, who's 36, so he's coming to the end of his career. No retirement in the mix yet. But he, still playing at a high level. This was his first normal season, I guess. I mean, only 1 goal, 7 assists, 35 matches. That's not a Pogba-esque deal there. Let's see, where's his position? He's still playing. He can play these positions. So nothing's really changed here. Still got some pretty decent attributes here. Agility kind of falling off, pace, stamina. Maybe he's falling apart there. Lastly, let's look at the King Mbappe. How is he getting on? Still scoring some goals. Slowed down a little bit, but I mean, his worst season so far is a 7.42. We will take that. Let's check out the finances. Sherwood. Balance of 14 million. Lost some money this last season. Look and see anything else out of the ordinary here. Reputation is climbing. So we do have some money in the bank. They have gone professional as well. Facilities still at Moss Rose. People. Interesting. I do want to see, we looked at the head coaches, see any other landmark things happening there. We only went professional just 4 years ago, so we're in administration. What the heck? Interesting. In administration a few times there. I wonder what I did there. If you have any idea what could have happened, let me know. Because, I mean, these guys are not on massive contracts. 20 pounds a week. Shouldn't, Pogba 20 a week. In fact, let's go into the squad. Let's change this to contract. You can see the salaries we are paying, but yet these guys, and they're 20 a week, they're not breaking down any walls. I wonder if it was, I wonder if that I left that in there. Appearance fee of 35,000 and a goal. Holy cow. I didn't realize I left that in there. I might redo this whole thing without that and see if that changes anything. I don't know. Comment down below if you want to see that. Curious if a little thing like that can cause so much damage to this. I mean, it's not the end of the world. They did do okay in administration coming in and out. It doesn't look like they were docked any points or anything for that. Let's see, 20. Yeah, they went in, came out a few months later, and came out same season. I don't know. So 23-24, where were they at? 23-24, National League North. Look and see. Did they ever get any point deductions? 10 points deducted. I still won the league by 4 points. Impressive. Okay. That's kind of crappy of me. I'd be willing to bet that 35,000 appearance fee going to factor in. But I am going to go ahead and do another 5 years in the future, and let's get that going. Okay, it is the 1st of June, 2034. Let's see where Sherwood is. Premier League, 15th. Okay. Pogba's still there. The old man. 43 million in the bank. Man, these facilities, I did not look at that. Still pretty darn crap. Let's check the head coaches. Okay, so Vias Boas left. Michael Carrick is our caretaker. Interesting. Same? Yeah, okay. Came in to be a coach for a few seasons and then went back to Man U. Okay, weird. Haven't sacked any managers. Let's see the history. I'm very curious. Any league wins? We did win the championship. Okay. No, that's it. We haven't gotten any cups at all. That's pretty poor. Okay, so we ended up 7-7. So here we are, 8th place in the championship. Then won the championship in 2030-31 season. Got up to the Premier League. Finished 19th. Just poor all around. I'm very curious to see what happened that season. Bounced back to the championship and finished 4th that season. Apparently was enough to get promoted through the playoffs, and we're in the Premier League now, 15th in the Premier League. I'm curious to see how we are this season. There was 39 points, 6 points clear of relegation. Wow, interesting. I don't see any of our guys anywhere near the top here. So let's see how they've been doing. Said they've got decent money, some budget going. These guys will not be around for much longer, just another 5 years, but I'm pretty sure they're going to age out. Look at this. Pogba's 40. I mean, these guys are, in fact, they're not even playing. Well, I don't know when this was. So let's look at them all. Mbappe, numbers are starting to go down, starting to drop. We'll see how he did in his second season in the Premier League. 8 goals and 26 appearances. 31 in that season there. So where we left off, see, they were in this season right here, 2029. He had a pretty decent year there, and a pretty decent year the year they won the championship. Relegation year, they got bounced back. Not too bad. And then good year in the championship. Mbappe, he's just a championship player. He can't really hang in the Premier League, right? Is that what this is telling me here? But yeah, he is getting, age is not being kind to him. Let's look at Pogba at 41. No plans to retire, apparently. Interesting. Let's see how he's been getting on. The wheels have come off. So he did 42 games in the last season, or the first season since we last came back, season 11, 6.95, 42, 30 in the Premier League with only 6.44, which is not the best. His form is really coming off. I'm actually want to see his injuries. So he's had nothing too crazy. 5 weeks here, damaged kneecap, 2 months, ab muscle. There's some 7 weeks and everything, but these injuries aren't that bad for someone, 41. Who knows? He may go some more. I forgot to look at his stats. His physical stats are fallen hard there. Dribbling of a 1, long throws 3. Natural fitness of 17, but only a short period of time, apparently. Wow, okay, this is interesting to see. Actually played non-competitive, so where was he playing? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see this. Yeah, I can't see. Okay, fine. Look at Donnarumma, 35 years old. He's still getting in the 7s, except for the Premier League matches. Shutouts are in single digits in that one. Sherwood's just not going to be a team. They had to play at least 9 seasons to get here, and spend a little time in championships. These guys have been playing now for 15 years. Only the second year in the Premier League. In their late mid 30s. See Ligt. How's he getting on? Not bad. He's still doing some things. Still starting, it looks like, all the time, so not bad. Haaland. He's still getting his good share of starts or appearances. I don't know if he had an injury bug this year. Oh, yeah, he did miss. Look at that. Okay, this is the season from here on up. Not too bad. He just wasn't chosen a lot, it looks like. Lastly, let's look at Foden. Get on. These guys are all still starting. He's probably the star still so far with the 6.87. Still getting it done pretty well. Let's see how they've done in the last few seasons. Look. Okay, so in the first season, season 11, mixed bag, some poor results here. Bounced out of the FA Cup in the 4th round. This is a game they should really be winning against Reading. I don't know where they were at the time. Season 12, bounced out of the Carabao Cup to Barnsley. Barnsley owns them a few, 3 to 4 days in a row. Made some headway into the FA Cup, got out of the 3rd round and went against Leicester. Lost in the replay away. Not doing anything too exciting. First season in the Premier League, not the best. We got some, I didn't see these testimonials. Do we have any other testimonials? Okay, missed that. So we had a Nicholson testimony. I don't know who that is. It's Werder Bremen. We had a Pogba testimony. It's Le Havre. I'll say. Donnarumma testimonial on TV. Nice. And then Haaland, Ligt, Mbappe testimonials. Those are cool. That's cool to see. So again, this season here, 31-32, Carabao Cup bounced out in the third round. Haven't had much success there. One and done. BHA in the FA Cup. I mean, last win was first match in February 2032. Not the best. Then the season they got relegated back to the championship. Pretty good start. Funky middle here. Win in third round. Fourth round Carabao Cup. Went out in the quarterfinal of Liverpool. FA Cup win against Fulham there. Got bounced out to Bristol City in a replay to penalties. Had to go up via the playoffs. I think they finished fourth that season. And the current season here, or their most current season, 33-34. Bounced out of the Carabao Cup. They don't give a crap about that, apparently. FA Cup. They did well again until they get to the fifth round of the FA Cup. I mean, they are not doing well. Did not check transfer history. Let's go do that right quick. See how they did. The first season didn't really make anything. Second season, nothing. Third season, I mean, this is minimal, low league. This is their first season in the Vanarama National League North, I believe. Brought in one guy via loan, and then Vanarama, a couple of loan players. I think this was their League 2 season. So yeah, they made some free transfers. Actually sold a player. Look at that money right there. Got a couple loans from some Premier League sides. Spent some money here for the first time. Again, they bought a guy for this, their first $1 million purchase. We spent $1 million here. Bunch of different names. Yeah, here we go. This is probably the 30. That's for the first season of the Premier League. 30 million for Ashley. Let's see how he's not there any longer. 30 million, sold him for 18. Did not do good that season for them. The next season they went back to the championship. They spent 102 million. Holy cow. They bring in, so I mean, just a bunch of little signings trying to get out. Let's see, this Victor Hansen still at Sherwood. Oh, this is the most current season, so they spent 30 million on him in this current season. So it's interesting to see what went on. Yeah, I think I will take this. I was initially going to end this here, but now looking at it, I kind of want to see what happens 20 years in. Actually, I'm going to go until 2040 when they're gone, when all the players are gone, and see what happens then. I might be wearing a different shirt because I'm going to go and do this. It takes several hours to record or to simulate 6 years, I'm guessing here. Yeah, I want to do 6 years, but we'll see how it is. All right, guys, we are back. Here I am, July 2040. I didn't do June because the contracts ended. Oh, look at this. The contracts ended in June 30th, 2040, and they went back to their new clubs on this day. So wanted to wait until then, so let's see where Sherwood is getting on. Type. All right, 14th in the Premier League. Thought they were going through. Oh, maybe they haven't gone through quite so fast today, which is good because they're still in the club. Yeah, they all got their transfers going. Let's see how they've been getting on. Have any cups? No big cups here. That's too bad. Looks like we actually got relegated. So let's see, we went 20, went to here, into here, here. We've played these 6 seasons right here. No better than 12th. Got 12th a couple times. 45 points looks to be the max they're getting in the Premier League. Yeah, so they are not a good Premier League side, unfortunately. And I can only guess they're not going to get better, losing these stars that given them 35 million in the bank, payroll budget of 1.81 million. Currently just under that, so got about 239,000 left. Got a little bit of budget left, so not sure how they're going to get on past this. But let's see. What about their coaches? Oh, we actually sacked the manager, Esteban Arandanda. That sucks. Get rid of the caretakers. And Gary had the best success overall. 2 cups, 8 league wins. Okay, let's go and look at these guys, see how they're doing. Let's see how Mbappe is doing. Not well. Not well at all. Valued at $400. $400. So very curious. See how that goes. Ooh, he has not played in years. A couple of non-competitive. So he is out of the starting lineup for the past 5 years now. Actually, 4 years. This is the current season that is just getting underway. But yeah, started to let off there. That's too bad to see. Where is he at in age? 41 years old. Yeah, makes sense. Pogba still clicking around at 47. Valued at 0. He hasn't played a match in 4 years. Not even really a lot of competitive matches. That's sad. That's sad to see. But you know, he lasted many years. Let's look at Donnarumma. Still got some business going on in the goal, so I'm guessing that he's probably been playing. Did not play last year. Oh, 5.5. That's not good. That's not good at all. But did play considerably up until this second to last season. Good for him. Ligt. He is valued at $400. Pounds. Sorry, the American's bleeding out. And really hasn't played so much. So it looks like most of these guys, their careers are winding down. Haaland, let's see how he's doing. He's valued at 275 pounds. Oh. Oof. He's played 2 Premier League games in the past 4 years. Not good. He has hit the wall. That is sad to see. Sad to see. Foden, last one, at 300 pounds. Again, not really getting that much playing time. Only played 1 match in the championship season a couple of years ago. That's not cool. He didn't even play his best season, or his final season was right there. So let's simulate just a little bit here and kind of see what happens on the 2nd, because I believe that's when they leave Sherwood. Don't forget, smash that like button down below. Sorry, this is a long video. I thought about cutting it in half, but you know what? Screw that. I'll just give you guys all the whole experiment, 1 episode. Guys, gonna type this in. And did they leave? They have left. They have all gone back to their clubs. I'm very curious if Pogba wants to win a trophy. Cool. Well, good for him. Since we're here, let's look and see what else is going on, in the Premier League. Let's look at past winners here. So it's, the usual suspects, really no one peeking out. man, really no one in the third place either. Nothing too crazy there. Let's look at the European Championship. No, not that one. Oh my gosh. Champions League. Who has won that recently? Man, there's a lot of English love right there. A lot of English love, some mixed in, but every couple of years an English team getting in. Bayern Munich getting some. Real, PSG in there, but not really a lot of anything other than England getting the love there. Europa League, how are they doing? Best winners. Brighton Hove Albion. There we go. Not really anything. Oh, they had a pretty good run recently. How's their history been? Decent. Oh, not bad. They went down to the championship and came back and got 9th in the Premier League. My poor souls couldn't do that. Yeah, there's some decent little activity there. Curious about World Cup. Can't see microphones in front of me. Germany is the defending champion. Portugal wins in 2020. Put your money down. Colombia, England in 2030. Spain, and then Germany. So yeah, I guess that will do it for this one. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else. I can kind of run some more and then reference on Twitter what's going on. Thank you guys so much. That was my experiment, the Sherwood experiment. Taking a few of the best young players right now, plus Pogba, and moving them over to the worst team in FM Editor's level 10 database. So just kind of want to see how that worked. I mean, we've got into the Premier League. They're doing well. Really excited to see, at least we got them up there. They couldn't really have any success once they got there. They seem to be a mid-table Premier League side, but you know what? Not bad. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Smash that like button. Comment down below what you thought. Any other experiments you want to see me do, put those down below. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.